Right, first... Oh yeah, by the way. Hey guys, it's me, Derpamine. Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play.
Episode 3,265,000.
And 11 teams.
I did a bit of building off camera.
I did a little bit of building off camera. I used Cartoon Network characters to build up this list. Anyway, I don't know this cartoon, so we're starting this off with, what is this?
Yeah.
Wow, this is gonna go well.
We don't know if people are gonna annex us for it.
Of course.
What is that?
It's a
No idea.
no clue. It's a dog thing.
Dog.
This I've heard of, but I've never watched it. It's
I like
people
dogs.
keep saying that it's like an equivalent to Total Drama Island because it was made like by the same company with the same-ish art style, the same-ish kind of character archetypes and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's all I know of it.
I don't know much of it either.
Oh, this I remember. It was
Named Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I remember this
yeah,
one.
because
Oh, that was ancient.
yeah, it's ancient, but I remember. Well, ancient for us because we're Zoomers. So like, okay, so I remember like this was in the era of let's make old characters new baby characters, like baby
Make
Looney
them hip
Tunes.
with the kids.
Make them hit with the
Yeah.
kids, exactly. But for that,
Well, no-
but for that time, that was actually kind of alright. Like, not gonna lie, it was alright.
It was one of the more
It was
tolerable.
mediocre. It was mediocre at best.
Yeah, mediocre. I'll say mediocre.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
The beginning
Great.
was shit. Not going to lie.
Was it?
Mm.
I remember having relatively
But-
fond memories of that.
But for most cartoons on Cartoon Network, it revs up. Like
It does.
it does rev up. Like for most series, like aha, happy and funny. My parents are dead. I must avenge them. Kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It does rev up. So I'm gonna put it in, but it revs up a lot. So I'm gonna put it in great, honestly.
Also great to watch while high.
Typical Stone. I'm gonna put this in. What?
Which one is that? Fucking
Oh, I
scene?
remember this thing, but I don't remember watching it. It was this weird naked hotel thing where the animals were just
yeah.
shaved.
That
And-
was weird.
It was just weird. It was a weird show. I'm gonna put it in bad, actually.
Yeah.
Because
Think
the,
of the
the
premiere-
concept itself makes me want to say bad.
It's like one of the premier examples of people thinking, haha, naked funny. And not like thinking beyond then.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gumball. The beginning episodes were good.
Yeah.
Later on, with the meta commentary, was actually kind of great.
Yeah. Love Gumball.
I loved Gumball. I might put it in. I don't know if I want to put it above No, yeah, I wouldn't put it above
And
Adventure
also-
Time.
Gumball's voice actor killed James Charles in Minecraft Hunger Games.
Clearly, that's you know what? Just because of that,
S tier.
S tier, baby. This weird apple and something I don't know. Atomic Betty. I watched it. I don't remember shit.
Neither do I.
Same, honestly.
So, I'm gonna just put it in bad, but only bad because I don't remember it. I don't remember it fondly either, but same goes for Baby Toons. Baby Toons didn't do as well as a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I didn't like him as much. Not at all.
Yeah. But if we're talking about that other Looney Tunes show, that one was good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That one was on Boomerang, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on Boomerang. I loved it. I loved it because it put the fucking Looney Tune characters in situations of like normal like people like dealing with putting their cable back on, and it made it fun. And even as a kid, I didn't understand what those concepts meant, but it's like that shit's funny. That turtle's an asshole.
It was funny, and they still had the whole Looney Tune make everything more
Weird.
grandiose than it really is type deal.
But it humanized the characters more than just haha
That's-
funny and loud.
Like, that turtle was always an asshole in the entire Looney Tunes canon.
That's why I loved him. As
What
a
are you fucking
kid.
talking about?
The turtle, you know, like they did a short of the tortoise and the hare, and this turtle was there, and he was just an ass.
Yeah, and I love it.
I
Alright,
couldn't-
so this Batman thing,
What
never
time?
watched it, but this Batman
was
the
a
Brave and the Bold, I loved it as
Wait.
a kid.
Add the black man, new black man, the one that you just put in.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna have to censor you.
Isn't I
Black.
thought that one was a movie.
It was. Oh yeah, this was a movie. Straight up, this was actually a movie.
Yeah.
It was an edgy-esque movie, which
It was
I
a
didn't
very
like,
movie.
and it wasn't
I
even a
mean-
good kind of edge, you know. So I'm gonna put it in bad, but I'm gonna put it above of naked naked hotel animals. I'm pretty
That was-
sure everything can top naked hotel animals. Not gonna lie,
It's not exactly difficult to top naked hotel animals.
not at
Yeah.
all. I'm gonna put it above Atomic Betty because I sort of remember it. Batman the Brave and the Bold. I'm gonna put it in
Good
the
shit. That's
great.
good shit.
It's
That was my
great.
shit when I
That was
fucking
my baby child. I loved that baby child so fucking much.
fantastic show.
It
That
was a fantastic show, and I always loved every single character, and I just loved it.
No, it's
Ben
sticking in bed.
10.
Sticking in bed.
Stick it in S?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was S tier.
Even above, actually, even above Gumball. I loved it that much. I remember loving it so much. Ben 10 now. Another S tier, honestly.
Ben 10 like varied wildly depending on the series.
Yeah, but only the original Ben 10.
And the original Ben 10 was good.
It was
Original
good.
Ben 10 was great.
Mm,
Amazing.
I'm gonna put it in S, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
here's something that I want to say. I like Ben 10 Alien Force more.
Yeah, I like it better too.
I don't remember much of Alien Force, but I remember loving the shit out of it regardless.
I think it's because like they ran reruns of the same 7 episodes of the original series, and with Alien Force they kept it mainly linear to like
Storytelling.
the order of
Yeah,
episodes.
It was not episodic. No, episodic is where the episodes continue on from each other, right?
Episodic is the opposite.
Oh, the opposite.
Episodic
Linear
is, it's,
linear storytelling is the one where it's one episode after
no,
the
some,
other. What was it called? And what is it?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna
sure
just say it's linear.
Pretty sure it's
It had a linear versus Ben 10's occasional episodic, but for the most part, it was a villain of the week kind of show. But it was a villain. It was a villain of the week show that was good, that I could
Yeah.
enjoy, and it had reoccurring villains that made sense that they were back for the most part.
Yeah.
But I just personally I like more episodic kind of things. Like I love the Kevin saga, except in Ultimate Alien.
Where he becomes evil again.
It becomes evil again because I go mad crazy, and then Ben was like, "I have to kill my best friend
Again!
I
This
still
is like
did
the second
Ultimate
time.
I
Mhm.
still did like Ultimate Alien.
I didn't like it
Only
nearly as
because
much.
I like the Mega Evolution.
I did like
Alien.
Mega Evolution, not gonna lie, but I'm putting it in B for good because it was not nearly as good, and it had a lot of holes in it. Like
The next
as a
one,
kid, I was like, "Ooh, ooh, ultimate,
Same.
ultimate," and that was
Same.
it, and that was the only thing that drew me to it. Versus,
He alien be bigger now? Have gun arm?
yeah, and
I liked
I'm-
Ultimate way big though.
we liked the Ultimates, but that doesn't, fill in for storytelling in that. Alright, so Ben 10 Omniverse. I kind of okay, so it loses traction. The beginning it was alright. I kind of enjoyed it.
It's kind of like the transitionary period between reboot, like original and reboot Ben 10
Mhm.
storytelling.
Yeah.
And I like the reboot.
I hate. Oh, we putting this shit in bad. You know what? We're putting it below fucking naked and naked hotel animals.
Now here's something I didn't know. There was another Batman series.
Neither did I. So what
It's
is
been like 20.
Camp Laszlo? I remember it fairly
Laszlo.
fondly.
remember-
Fondly.
Fucking.
I remember enjoying it.
I never like went back and looked at freaking Camp Lazlo in my brain.
Okay, so this is something. Okay, so
That's
guys. Okay, we need to tell to the
Okay.
viewers. We live in South Africa, therefore episodes don't run properly.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Some
they don't.
episodes don't run properly, some they don't run canonically to what they're supposed to, and sometimes they don't even show up at all. That's why we
Episode-
haven't seen 16. That's why we haven't seen. Well, I haven't seen. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys watch it on SABC or some shit like that.
Nah. It wasn't on
planet.
Nowhere.
No, it was not
We
on
know
Nowhere.
about it
We
because
know
the
we
Americans
know
know about
about it because Americans wouldn't show up about it, and it's a good meme. But
Hey,
yeah. Oh,
American-
Kung Pao chicken. No, Chop Sucky Chooks. Yeah,
I
Chop Sucky
remember
Chooks.
that.
I remember
I
it.
remember it.
I don't
It's weird 'cause,
remember it
like,
fondly. I remember it with weird art style. That's what I remember it for.
I remember it fondly, but like when I go back and remember it like after the fact, like mentally go back and check that out in my mind, I'm like, why did I remember this fondly?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can't see it even through nostalgia glasses.
Oh, because it was rare. That's why. Because it like they very rarely had episodes.
It was also 3D animated cartoon show, which was it was weird back in the day. Like it was different, but it wasn't good.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
So I'm gonna put this in mediocre, like the bottom of mediocre, maybe even top of bad, because it wasn't too bad that I think that it was a bad show, but it wasn't good enough to think, hey, why do I like this?
Yeah.
Shout,
Yeah.
on the other hand, it
That
was
was a
weird.
great
It was a
show. I
great
love
show.
Shout Out.
I'm gonna put it on
Great.
great. And you take the moon, and you take the moon,
Take the
and you
moon,
take
and
the
you take
moon.
the moon, and you take the moon.
And
It
you-
is disappointing how it ended, though.
I don't know how it ended. I didn't watch the final episode, honestly.
I think Chowder just got taller.
Oh no.
I think he concentrated on something for like decades, and then he grew old, and then had to get his own apprentice, and then the show ended. It was a really bad ending.
I think they
Sounds
foreshadowed that
shitty.
in the ending itself, which is funny.
Clarence.
That I vaguely remember not liking.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember not liking it, but people say it's good, so just for the sake of I don't want to get my ass eaten out, I'm gonna put it in mediocre at least.
I mean,
Not as good as.
did put fucking the Batman new Batman movie in fucking bad, so we're gonna get our asses eaten out real bad.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in mediocre so that my ass doesn't get too munched, honestly. I don't know this. I do not know this, but he looks like a suave motherfucker who will cuck a guy's wife.
He does look like a swallow ass motherfucker.
I'm clouded with the chance to meet. They had a cartoon of that?
Yeah, they did have a cartoon. It
The
ran
fuck?
for I think like 10 episodes before it just fucking didn't anymore. I never watched any episode.
So we haven't watched this. This I remember running on SCBC, Code Lyox, but I didn't exactly watch it. I only remember that it was on SCBC, and SCBC is like the channel that you don't have to pay for. Like
Yeah.
Americans call it cable. SCBC is basically just like SCBC 1, 2, 3, and
Very
ETV.
South African.
Very South
They
African.
upload. I think at
They
one
still,
point
you know, they're still uploading iCarly.
Oh boy.
yes,
They're still uploading iCarly.
guys. Obviously, it's because they're members of the Church of Gibby.
Shirt out. He's like, okay, I don't do the taking off the shirt thing and yelling. I'm sorry, I don't do that anymore. Do the thing! It was basically like that one scene from Shrek. Do the roar! Do the roar!
Do the roar.
Do the roar!
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Anyway, I'm putting this in, never watched it. We're getting slightly off track. We're talking about Nickelodeon shows. And...
Hang on.
Nickelodeon shows in here, bruh.
No, we'll go on to that
We should just-
next. We'll go on to
Oh
that next.
god,
Anyway,
there's so many. Oh god,
Like,
annoying
about
orange.
The corner of my eye.
Code.
Just about the corner of my eye, Johnny Test. Can we skip everything else and just put Johnny Test in bad quickly?
Okay, yeah.
And freaking annoying orange.
Somehow
That
it's
goes
worse.
without
Somehow
saying.
it's worse than fucking annoying orange.
Annoying orange is real fucking bad.
It was.
Wasn't it like
It was basically
the
like,
first?
hey Apple, knife, and then just,
It was somehow worse than the fucking YouTube channel itself.
The YouTube channel is still going, I think.
oh dear,
It is.
oh
they're
dear
doing
fucking
gameplay
god,
videos.
oh dear god, no. Anyway, the codename
Please.
Kid Next Door. I
Loved it.
loved it.
Yeah,
I loved
yeah.
it. I loved it. I loved it more than Adventure Time. I loved it more than Chatter. I might even somehow put it in S tier.
I'd like him in S tier.
I'd like him in S.
It was a great show.
You know, I'm putting in S tier, but not above Ben 10 and any of the Ben 10 series or the Gumball series or the Batman Beyond series.
Yeah, right.
Courage. I'm putting in great. I can't put him in S though. I can't. because
The
like for the
concept
most part
art style.
I can't remember I remember this one time when yes they added 3D again, and adding 3D in the early 2000s was kind of scary.
It
But
was.
that worked. But that
Like,
worked with
was-
one of the episodes. It was the one where he had anxiety, and then the like body, like it was just like the embodiment of anxiety. You're not perfect, and like that shit scared me. That shit like gave people depression.
That whole fucking series scared me. I attribute the first episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog to my arachnophobia.
Yes.
I-
I like
Yo.
how most of the fucking channels over here are bad, mediocre, never watched it. What is this?
Ooh.
Ooh,
The last
it's not.
for revenge.
It's not. Our list is not coming good. I thought Cartoon Network would be better than this, honestly.
I mean, we're not halfway through.
We're not halfway through. True. Speaking of, I'm gonna put this in. It was barely good.
Low good.
It was low
I
good.
remember
It
fun watching
breaches.
but it's not really a good show.
It barely breaches. It barely breaches.
Yeah.
Which one?
Cow and chicken. You know what? I'm gonna put that even at the highest of
I'm
mediocre.
mediocre.
High mediocre. Haven't watched this. This is recent thing, I think.
Yeah, I haven't watched either.
Blech, recent.
The Cramp twins. I remember it very, very, very slightly. Occasionally,
yeah,
I'll have a
this-
nightmare flashback of it, and that's it.
I don't.
I hated that show when I was a
Yo,
kid.
like
Same.
there
I
was
always thought he was an asshole.
Yo, so true story. During my what's the word? Adolescence? I don't know. Whatever. Fucking just
Hey, you boomer. Okay, sure. You don't remember when you were young.
growing up, right? At one point, I just stopped watching cartoons and just started exclusively watching Dragon Ball Z reruns on at one of the SABCs and
Yes.
all of the Discovery Channel stuff.
I used to watch the Discovery Channel when I was a child. Like that's why I had like such a weirdly large vocabulary when I was younger. And now all I say is fuck.
I mean, same. My mom got me to watch it just because there was a channel called Bug Wars.
I watched that shit too. I
Hell
watched
yeah.
that. Hell yeah, brother. I used to watch that shit.
Genetic. Hell yeah.
Yeah, my mom on that show in which Bug would win.
Yeah, but we bet money, and then I was like, the spider would win, and she's like, no, I think this fucking caterpillar will. I'm like, it's a fucking caterpillar, and then it fucking spat out a fucking wave of fucking silk, and the spider was like, oh well, fuck.
Good night,
Did
sweet
the same
prince.
thing. Spiders always won.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. I know, but that was my fucking joke.
There
Of
you go.
course,
So
I'm
the
terrified
spider
of
should win. The spider should win. But then, as a kid, I'm like, yeah, the spider should win. Fucking caterpillar's like, and I'm like, you fucking puked on this bitch and won.
You think that was bad? In one of the episodes, a fucking cricket ate a goddamn tarantula.
Exactly. God
The
damn.
fuck?
Damn, nature, you're scary. I don't remember this show at all, but
What,
Dexter's
that one?
Laboratory.
Yeah.
If it's
Low
never
S tier.
seen.
Low S
Who
tier.
ever seen? Fucking great show.
I fucking love it. Okay, how to Train Your Dragon. The show
was an alright show.
It was
I watched
alright.
a lot
It
of
was
it.
good, but it wasn't.
Eh,
It wasn't as good as
wasn't it like directly canon to the movies?
it was.
It was in between of the first and second one.
Yeah, that's why I was a bit confused when like Toothless left, because Toothless had like so many opportunities in this fucking series to leave.
Yeah.
It made
It's
no,
like
it
we
made
can't
no sense.
change. Like they did have a big document full of things that they're allowed to change, and a big document of things they're not allowed to change. They're like, well, we don't want to do like an arc where Toothless leaves, and you have to go on a nope.
Nope.
You
nope.
didn't even-
and,
you
and
didn't
the
even-
series-
movie.
That's
You
the
didn't
movie.
even let us.
Do that shit.
You didn't let us finish. Nope.
No.
Starts slapping the writer in the face with a wad of bills.
Okay, hold up.
Stop it.
Duck Dodgers. I remember the show being good. It was sort of on par.
good.
It was sort of on par to that one. It was on par, like, but slightly not as good as that one series. With Looney Tune. Remember what we were talking about? Like the Looney Tune characters in modern day scenarios. It was sort of on par to that, honestly.
And it had Thick Martian.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love this shit. Gorgeous.
Edit and Eddie. Edit and Eddie. Edit and Eddie. We got it.
Edit, Eddie,
Yeah.
S tier, Edit, Eddie. Hell yeah.
S tier, hell yeah. That
Yes.
shit influenced my childhood so much.
It
S-
did me too.
Ed and Eddie, more like S tier, Dead and Daddy.
More like Ed and
Daddy.
good show.
Good show. Okay, you guys are bad with commentary. Shut the fuck up. Let me do this. All right, Evil Con Carne. It was like Billy and Matt, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Like they were in the.
It was canon.
Yeah, canonically they were in the same universe, but this was just like the much worse show in comparison.
Yeah, it was a lot worse.
I only watched it because Billy and Mandy was a part of it.
That's it. That's exactly the reason why I did as well. So I'm gonna put it in high mediocre, maybe even slightly good.
Yeah.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I'm putting in great.
Good show. Great. I put it in great too.
I put in great, maybe above Adventure Time, because it was a great show all around, but not as great with an occasional masterpiece of an episode, which that one anxiety episode and Flan Man scarred me to this fucking day.
Yeah.
I remember my mom got on my cousin's case for watching Courage.
It's demonic. I've had that.
No,
I've had that talk before.
Not really. Just that it was very, deliberately unattractive in animation.
Okay, it's bad animation quality. Let Mama make a better one.
It was supposed to be real scary. That's why it was bad in certain areas.
Yeah, it's like
The acting's
cringy bad, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
But in certain episodes, when it didn't want to be bad, it did do pretty alright.
It did
I
do
think.
pretty alright. Yeah. The Garfield show.
Any early TV show that has an anime episode immediately drops 3 tiers.
An anime episode.
Or was it like, I know there was freaking.
I'm sorry I had to
those
do
are-
it to you, Gumball. It had to happen.
Nah.
Yeah, but no.
Gumball,
But
their
listen. The anime episode in Gumball was fucking great. The people from
It
what was it was this stripping anime. Kill la Kill. No, that's no, it was Kill la Kill. Akame
Wait,
ga
did they
Kill.
do the animation of it?
Yes.
Great!
I love it.
Now that is kawaii des.
Not to mention, they actively poked fun at it during the anime episode because people kept drawing the Gumball characters in anime.
And I love it. I love how meta the fucking Gumball universe is. Like, oh no, the mediocre storytelling. Oh no, and the one ice cream girl got the fucking book that could change reality to whatever fan fiction she chose, and it was so meta to the point where, oh shit, they saw one of the people and they're like, that has to be from her. It has her signature underneath, and it says "Do not steal."
It says "Do not steal."
I love Gumball, man.
Goomball.
The Garfield show though, I'm gonna put that in. It was better. I'm gonna put it in.
It was good. It was good mediocre.
It was good mediocre. Lowest of mediocre, and it's gonna be the lowest. Generator Rex, great show. I wouldn't put it on par with Ben 10, despite them being in the same. Well,
I would.
I'm gonna put it in low S tier.
I mean,
it was a really good show.
Over Generator X, but that's just because Ben 10 was around for a lot longer. And
It was, and it didn't do the jump the shark episode.
At least Generator X ended its central conflict, which was nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, it did it in a really weird way. Well, other than that,
at least the big evil man died, and there were new villains.
Yeah,
and then
we don't talk about that. George of the Jungle. I'm gonna put that in bad.
I watched it a lot, but it wasn't a good show.
I watched it a lot as well. I'm not
because it was before the good ones.
Yeah.
Green Lantern. I remember the show being actually a real fucking bop, honestly.
It had thick robot lady.
And a thick robot lady and Evil Lantern who liked them, and it was nice, and I liked it, and it was good.
I never finished watching it.
Neither did I.
Half, if not like 85% of these shows, I never finished watching it because
South African, yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, Cartoon Network South Africa is very fucked.
Episode 20 always came out before episode 5.
Wait, why do they have a smart talking sidekick character now? What's happened between these episodes?
Wait, who is this person? Alright, I guess I'll just go with it. But that's why I personally liked more episodic kind of episodes, because it didn't need to have a flow.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do love me some linear storytelling, not gonna lie. Yeah, linear. Billy and Mandy.
I love the
Billy and Mandy was good.
I'm gonna put it next to, like, it's sort of better than Codename Kid Next Door.
They had this one episode which was musical, and the artist there, Voltaire, I actually was a huge fan of before I knew that he was in this show.
Huh. Nice. Grim and Evil. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it was the combination of these two.
Oh yeah, it was the combination of them too.
I'm gonna put it all the way.
Stupid name.
I'm gonna put it all the way in bad. Like, I'm gonna put it below fucking Baby Tunes.
Baby Tunes.
Wait, what is this? Master... He-Man and the Masters. I don't know. We never watched that.
Hey, it spawned some very good memes.
Maybe. I very, very, very rarely have heat flashbacks of this show. Puff, Ami, and Yumi.
For revolution,
So,
and I say,
I think this was an attempt of making Oh, Riley, come back, please.
Goddamn Discord.
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
Okay.
You made him
Which
leave.
shows did we go through?
Okay, so Ami Yumi, Puffy Ami Yumi.
it was very
Anime.
Japanese?
It was very Japanese. It was very Japanese, but it did it
I
really
don't remember
badly,
it.
and it did very, very poorly.
yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in, not good. I'm gonna put it over here, just above Atomic Betty. No, and above. I'm gonna put it below Baby Tunes. Baby Tunes was at least memorable enough to wake up in the morning and say like, oh yeah, I remember that from when I was a child.
What other episodes did we go through while the Scoot kicked me for like 15 seconds?
Episode from what?
All of them.
Don't worry, you don't need it. We just did Grim and Evil, and that's it.
Alright.
I Am Weasel. It was very mediocre, but
Weird.
it was very
It wasn't
mediocre.
weird, no.
It
It was
was
a show I watched a lot, but it wasn't particularly good. It wasn't horrible though.
It was behind the good shows.
behind the good shows, yeah.
It was
But
tolerable enough.
it was in the same universe as Cow and Chicken.
It was in the same universe, but I feel like Cow and Chicken was better.
Yeah, honestly, same. Because the baboon guy.
Yeah.
Infinity Train? I've heard of this. Haven't seen
Apparently
it.
it's good.
Apparently it's good. Johnny Bravo. From what
Johnny
I look...
Bravo.
Okay, so...
Johnny Bravo.
Okay, so listen. I feel like I'm looking through this in the lens of fucking nostalgia, but then I remember, no, there were some actually pretty decent episodes onto it. Like, latched onto it. I'm put it in good and above Ultimate Alien. Can we agree on that?
I also loved his character.
I loved his character, but, like, if his character existed nowadays, he'd get cancelled on Twitter.com.
100%.
Hey, baby! Oh, shit!
That's-
Why am I going to prison?
Yeah, he's kind of. Has anyone
Hey,
ever played
baby.
like the freaking the Duke
Whoa.
Nukem games?
I remember the Duke Nukem games, yeah.
I know the Duke Nukem games.
It's
I
like
haven't
Duke Nukem, but only the like womanizing aspect, not the violent aspect, and also kind of unique
Kind of
in
unique.
some ways.
In some ways.
Johnny Bravo was a pretty unique character.
He
At
was.
the very least, he always got turned down.
At
Also,
least
he was
he
The
but-
womanizing is slightly less than it would be if he kept the girl.
Canonically, he isn't a virgin though, so he did get with one girl.
How
I
the
believe.
fuck do you know that?
There's this one Johnny Bravo meme that pops up on Pinterest so goddamn regularly.
I'm gonna put this in one of this, but this one.
Bravo means on Pinterest. Wait, you're on Pinterest?
Yes,
Just because
yes,
very
yes,
occasionally there are some good waifus.
Ew.
When the fuck did you turn into a Karen?
Okay, so listen, this Justice League has some great moments, honestly. Some really good
one?
moments. Justice League.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I'm gonna put it. I'm
yeah.
gonna put it at low of great. Maybe I'm putting it above these two
A
though.
movie that.
But the thing is, I didn't watch a lot of it, but I've heard a lot from it, and it was a great show. And the few things that I did watch was muy très bien. I don't remember this. I do remember Krypto in the Cyber. I'm putting that in bad.
Which one was this one?
Krypto the Superdog. This was.
Oh, was that a Superman dog offshoot? And
Yes.
didn't they have pet versions of all of the DC characters?
Oh, they did. They did.
Yeah,
I wanna shoot the animator of that one.
I remember seeing it come up on the adverts during fucking. I think it was on Boomerang in South Africa, and I just thought to myself, nah.
Nah, did not.
Wow! Despite me not having a developed brain yet, I already know this is bad.
When I was a kid, I never liked the live action of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I heard some people like, oh, when I was a kid, I remember liking it. I was like, I kept screaming at the fucking screen saying, "You fucking idiot!"
I remember liking it. Oh god.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
exactly. Oh
Avatar.
god, you better stop right there.
I remember trading my up game that I got for my PS2 for an Avatar game because I couldn't beat the up game, and then I couldn't beat the Avatar game. either.
Same. There was this one part. Wait, is this the same Avatar? Okay,
Yo,
so when they got stuck in
yo.
the fucking sand tower, and then we're getting chased by the bird. That's where I got stuck. What about you?
I think he completed like half the game. What's it? Before he gave it to me when we traded, and I did the same thing with the up game. So when we traded, I was in the part where Aang woke up from getting electrocuted by Azula, and then there was just this one part where he had to jump over a ledge, and I didn't know how to do it because I didn't go through the tutorial because he already went through that.
I've done that with Monster Hunter World. I didn't know how to climb. Anyway, Ben, what you saying?
What was I saying?
Exactly, doesn't matter.
No.
What is this? What is this? Is becoming the higher one? This is sad. Can I get an F in chat? Juniper Lee. I remember it being good, but I remember it not being as good as
I don't remember
American
watching
Dragon.
It at all.
I remember watching it, and it was good. It was good.
Juniper Lee. I vaguely remember that. I remember it being good, but like not any of it. You know.
Yeah, same.
I can't remember the events.
I remember Yeti Lady, and that's it.
I know they had this. Was it that or Free and Jake Long where they had this one musical sting that they'd play for everything, which was like chanting?
No. Anyway, the Royals, I have no fucking clue. I'm putting that in, I don't know. And the Looney Tunes show that we were talking about.
Hell yeah.
S tier, baby.
Love that show.
I'm put that even above the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And you know what? I'm actually gonna put it above Ben 10.
Ooh, divisive.
Divisive indeed.
Ooh.
Like, I liked it. I really, really, really liked it.
Same. Fucking great show. I love that show.
Indeed.
It also made me feel older because it was tackling slightly more adult option. Adult
scenarios,
and
yeah.
fighting
Like-
aliens.
Like I like how there's a turning point when everyone stops wanting more adult themes, but stops wanting things to make them feel more adult by tackling adult themes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is this? I have no clue, but that child face gives me like
Oh,
PTSD
man.
flashback.
I remember looking at the section of that on the Cartoon Network website and being like, "What is this?"
I've read a couple of their comic books actually, and they're really funny in a political sense. But I never saw their cartoon series because it never aired in South Africa.
Yeah, that's why most of these things are like this. This is why this is the highest fucking filled up rank.
Yeah.
It was like the Gumball of the 1980s, I think. Or 90s.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so this one, Riley, you decide. I have no fucking clue.
I've watched this one. I love this episode. I love this series.
What one?
Ma.
Now and what's it? Fuck, what was it? Crystal Hearts. Shit.
You love it so much, don't you?
Heroes of the Crystal Hearts, something along those lines.
I have never heard of that one.
I have, but like,
It's a new series, and I do love it a lot.
and where you putting it?
I'd put it in
Oh yes.
Oh, this is a difficult one. I put it in high good tier. High good.
High good. High good? Highest to good. Alright, not great. It's good.
It hasn't. It's only got like I think 1 or 2 seasons out, so it hasn't really developed all that much.
Aye, understandable. Flapjack. Fear factor? More than fucking courage, not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, they had real scary episodes.
Flapjack
black
is like
and
was a more modern courage.
It wasn't supposed to be scary. I don't think it was supposed to be. But
I
will
think
all my
scary.
dreams come true? Yes. Even the nightmares? Yes. And the rhyme guy and the fucking cat. Those things like traumatized me. Like the only thing that like traumatized me from courage was fucking the flan guy and the fucking anxiety monster.
The anxiety
Courage
one.
scared me a lot as a kid, but after a couple episodes, I think it just numbed me.
It numbed me indeed. That's why watching National Geographic also numbed me to a lot of things because I kept on watching animals get killed.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this will help your vocabulary and it will help you learn about animals. Yay! My morality has been questioned. All must die. Anyone who's weak in the food chain must die. They are food.
Oh.
They are food.
Oh god, that's how we got edgy jawed.
Food.
Just carving the S symbol into his desk.
S symbol. Mega XLR. I recently
I love
rewatched
that.
it and it's not as good. It's not as good as you think, Riley. Riley, no, I rewatched.
It's not as good.
I rewatched it.
They had a big ass robot and it was a fucking monster truck too.
John's been desensitized.
No,
John's been
rewatched
desensitized to
it,
monster
and it
trucks.
was. I rewatched it and it wasn't as good as I remember. I'm sorry, Riley.
What?
If you rewatched it, you'd see what I mean. If you rewatched it, you'd see what I mean.
Big old monster truck.
It was
And
American.
it was a robot.
It was basically Gundam but for Americans, and it was very American show. Like
Apple pie.
yes, exactly. That was like an entire episode, and fucking Pimp My Ride.
Right.
And then he comes out with his fucking giant robot car and somehow can't beat a motherfucker who just has a regular car with enhancements. He comes out here with his robot motherfucking car and he's on par with this random ass guy who looks like the guy from Pimp My Ride.
He might have been a cameo of the guy from.
He might have been a cameo, yeah.
It's like, you know how people say that wrestling is redneck anime?
Redneck anime. Anyway, so Mega XLR, I'm gonna put in mediocre. I'm gonna
Google Uxalu.
Oh man.
above this. I'm gonna put it in a high mediocre at least. But I'm not putting in good. I refuse to put it in good. I'm sorry, man. I'm refusing to put it in good. I've seen this, but I don't know anything about it, and that's it. So I'm putting it in.
The hell?
What
I
is
can't even
that?
see the goddamn icon that clearly.
Yeah.
It's
streaming on
magic
Discord, by the way.
swords. Magic swords. I'm streaming in fucking 720p. You're fine.
I remember seeing it and then seeing a couple of clips from fucking when I used to watch Rebel Taxi. I was like, this is like liked by things.
By peoples.
It just seemed to me like just existed. Like,
Yeah. It
why do
existed,
people
but
like
not
this?
Well, it existed, but not well. I'm gonna put this thing all the way in S tier because it was the best fucking. I don't fucking know this show.
What fucking show is this?
I don't know. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of I don't know. I'm putting this here.
It looks like a weird album cover.
Okay.
Guys.
Mucha Lucha.
Ooh, I remember this one.
I remember.
this one. And
I remember
liking
I
I
liked
remember
it, and then
liked
I liked it, and then I recently saw some clips of it again, and I just suddenly started hating the animation style.
Mm.
What? But the flea.
The flea.
I don't care.
The flea. Ricochet.
His whole
Are we being
character
racist?
trait. Yes, his character trait was just grungy.
Grunge.
There was that one
Speaking
episode
of
where he-
grunge, my gym partner is a monkey. My gym
Monkey.
partner is a monkey.
I remember liking that show, and that was a good show. In my
I remember liking it. I remember liking it more than fucking this.
I remember liking the spectacle of it more than like the actual thing.
Hmm.
I remember not liking any of the characters enough to stand
No,
out.
there was a shark. There was a shark that had like headphones, but those headphones were actually just water. And he was the
so you
bully,
can-
and he had fucking like stubble.
and he spoke
Yes.
weird, but he was the bully.
Yeah, he was basically the Mike Tyson of bullies. Like
Mike
he's got,
Yes!
yes, he had like a funny ass voice because he had breaks. He's like, I'm gonna fucking fuck your fucking face in.
And he could break your face.
And he
because
could.
of the fucking shot.
Because he's a
I'm
fucking
remembering
shark.
the one time when Mike Tyson said, "I like to fornicate."
Okay, Ninjago. I'm putting it in bad. I remember watching it and it was bad.
I never saw that.
I
remember how it was like the characters are very obviously Lego, but the Lego theming did not exist within the show itself.
Yeah.
It was all about spinning.
Yeah, I was spinning.
So it's an inferior version of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7.
Exactly. Okay, KO. Heard some good things about it, but I personally have never watched it.
I've never watched it either. I know that Prosody is in there though.
Wait, what?
Young one.
Prosy D.
Yeah, he's in there. He played as a character in one of the episodes.
Alright.
He's in a lot of things nowadays.
He is.
Over the Garden Wall, I also have never watched it.
I've heard really good things about
I've heard some really good things
Same.
about. Okay, so people are gonna be really upset, but remember, well, actually, we have no excuses for these two because they're in the modern era, and we could.
And they
We
came out. They came out when we were watching YouTube and only YouTube. I swear.
No,
I mean, I'm
these
still watching
came out
YouTube and only
recently.
YouTube.
These came out recently. All three of these came out recently.
I mean,
So,
yeah, that is
like, we
true.
just have not got around to watching it.
Yeah.
Uzi
I
and
can't say
Drix.
that I.
Uzi and
can't-
Drix looks like a good cartoon that I'd want to watch.
What?
What?
Uzi and Drix, this thing. What is it? I don't know what it is, but I like it.
What is it?
No idea.
It looks like a Lego guy and he's wearing a jacket. An original Powerpuff Girl.
Powerpuff Girls, the original S tier. S tier.
S tier.
S
S
tier.
tier.
Alright, fine. Alright, I'm
not
sorry.
the
I'm
highest
sorry.
S tier,
I'm
but
sorry.
the S tier.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't like it as much as a kid.
Orange hair girl, orange hair woman.
Ew, Jinshin. Never
Maya-
mind. Let me just.
Mayor assistant Miss Bellum.
Bro,
She was thick though,
I'm gonna put this over
What's the-
here.
we never got to see her face.
and her name was Cerebellum. Yeah, it's like cerebellum, and then the part of the brain, because she's considerably more intelligent than that goddamn mayor.
She
What
really
the
is.
fuck happened to your voice? God damn.
Phlegm buildup.
I'm
New
put,
Powerpuff Girls are bad. I
bad.
dislike them.
I'll put them next.
They're-
They're
they're
even
more
worse.
definite.
They're even worse than because they
all I've
used
heard
me.
about
They
them
used
is
me
they're
Gusta.
bad.
They used me Gusta, and that's a punishable offense.
And they twerked as well.
And they twerked, and that's a punishable offense.
And also, none of the episodes are any. They like never fight villains anymore. It's slice of life now, and I don't like it all that
I
much.
think that's because like they've gone into a rhythm of slice of life because they're banking on it being more inherently relatable and like they
But
don't
I
really
want
care
to see
about
them
action.
punch a monkey.
Punch a
What?
monkey. That sounds like a
Mojo
euphemism.
Jojo.
What?
They punched
Are you
Mojo
having a
Jojo.
stroke? Jordan, you're talking here.
He's
Mojo
having a
Jojo.
stroke. Where the flip?
Anyway, regular show. I'm gonna put that all the way to fucking.
Hell yeah,
S.
I love regular show.
You know what? I'm putting
regular
S all the way next to here.
show.
You know what? Above them. You know what? Above them.
Oh shit! Divisive.
Divisive as per the usual, as per the quota.
Aren't they making they're making a new one?
They are gonna be more
A new regular
adult.
show?
Yeah, a new show
For
made by
real?
the and it's making it more fucking adult, which
Oh, no,
I love it so
it's
much more
an
now
Adult Swim in it.
because these things are already like pretty adult like themes and things like that. But that's even more adult. That means they can actually use drugs now instead of just like drinks or something like that.
And they talk about sex, and they swear. I remember seeing it. It's not Adult Swim.
And I love it. I love it because it's got that it's got like regular show out of very 90s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah,
80s.
It's early 2000s.
It's
Early
like
2000s,
it's
say.
like
Early
it's the
2000s,
exact
with Jagger
it's the
Pants and all that.
It's just the exact same as like vanilla regular show, except one time they say motherfucker. It's the only time they change it.
Basically, and I want that because
Oh.
if you actually have like less censorship on your fucking creations and what you want to make, it will bloom so much better.
Unless your name is Hideo Kojima or George Lucas. In that case, get people to freaking tell you to not do things, because otherwise everything you make will be a bloated, tangled mess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just
Robot
add
Boy.
more things!
Robot Boy, I'm putting above my no, I'm not. I'm putting it.
I remember Robot Boy. I didn't like him as much as There's a lot of the shows that I watched though.
I remember liking it a lot.
Whether it greater than Mount, nah.
I'm gonna put it
Boy
below
also has-
Judge. I'm gonna put it. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna put it all the way down here, and I'm gonna put Johnny Bravo above these two. No, I'm gonna put it in high good tier actually.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
Mhm.
No, I'll agree with that.
No, it's agree. We agree. We agree.
Though we would like to note we disagree heavily with the misogyny that show did entail a lot.
What?
Still funny
Sure.
show though.
Still
I wasn't
funny.
listening.
Still funny, haha.
We disagree with the misogyny that was very present in that show.
What show?
Still funny show, Johnny Bravo. Still funny show though, and I would like to preface, or at least I'd like to think that because he got turned down every single episode all the fucking time.
It showed us what not to be. It showed us what
Exactly.
not to be. It
showed us that he was
message.
an asshole.
Exactly. It showed him that he was not. That he was an asshole, and this is not how you get women. And remember the one episode where he got turned into a woman? I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they was like, yeah, this is what we have to deal with every day, and they spoke about that, and it was
And
great.
then he unlearned the lesson at the end of
And
the
then he
episode.
unlearned it at the end of the episode.
Yeah. They still
Which is so
Yes.
funny. I'm putting this in what is this because I don't know fucking robotomy.
What's this?
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. Early was S tier?
S tier.
Don't know about the later season though.
I know that it got a little bit worse at the end. I'm gonna put it above.
I'm just
a
happy
little bit
that it
behind.
ended.
A little bit behind. Ben 10.
Yeah. I mean, it
And
didn't
as a
really
kid, I didn't like it.
Adult Swim came out with the last season.
Thing is, I didn't like it as a no, I did. I liked it as a kid. I enjoyed watching it, but I didn't enjoy watching it like the other colorful shows.
I loved watching it as a kid, though I did. Yeah, I agree with that. Not as much as the other colorful shows, but I still loved it. 'Cause Samurai.
I love this show. The Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
yeah, that was good.
Yes,
I'm putting that
was a
in
fantastic
great. I'm putting
show.
it in great, and I'm putting it above Chowder, and I'm actually gonna put this below the Justice thing.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I totally would.
Scooby-Doo Incorporated had. It was weird though that that Velma and Shaggy were dating.
It was a little weird, but
I freaking remember. Oh god.
What
Does anyone
do you
remember the
remember?
Nostalgia Critic?
yeah, I remember the Nostalgia Critic.
I mean, as much of a unfunny guy as he really is, and you get down to it, you gotta admit he does put a lot of effort into his freaking skits, because you can tell he's acting his ass off all the time.
I don't know what this is. I'm putting this here.
But I remember he made a joke for the one movie. Joke that I can't remember exactly, like Daphne and Velma were lesbians or something.
Hell yeah! Fuck Fred. Fred doesn't even have his own catchphrase. Get the fuck out,
doesn't.
Fred.
Damn it! Except traps.
No, that was his one thing in Mystery Incorporated. He like Traps Illustrated. Freddy.
remember that.
I like how they've taken on such a different meaning in the modern age.
I read it for the article.
It means something so much more different. The Secret Saturdays. It was a great show.
Fred is like
What
the
show is
most
this one?
I really like this. Okay, so it was a really good show, Secret Saturday. It was about cryptids.
Oh,
and
yeah,
cryptids
I like
were
that
made because of a monster that spew out, and then he had like an ability to control cryptids to some extent. And then they would go around and dealing with all these type of different cryptids, and sometimes they'd even deal with hunters and poachers who would actually hunt these cryptids and kill them.
I remember the last episode of that show that I saw was the second part of the finale, and I never saw the first part. And I was like, okay,
Oh shit!
the dude was a monkey this whole time.
Yeah, all this time.
I never watched that
Wait,
show.
You know what? I'm
wait,
gonna put it in SGN above Generator X. I liked it more than Generator X.
wait, it's all monkey, always has been.
How could you have done such a thing? Anyway, sheep in the
Sheep?
city. Sheep in the big city. I kind of remember it, but I'm gonna put it in low mediocre because
I vaguely remember. The narrator was really goddamn enthusiastic.
It really was.
That's all I remember.
Skunk Fu, fuck Skunk Fu. Skunk Fu was bad. I always thought that it was like a weird. As a kid, I thought it was like a continuation of Kung Fu Panda because his master was a panda.
Same!
And as a kid, I was like, oh, this must be a very shitty sequel.
Wow! Really went downhill.
And for some reason, it doesn't have Jack Black's voice anymore, and he sounds old and wise.
What the fuck is this?
They couldn't get Jack Black. They would have tried to get Jack Black and tried to make it seem even more just to ride. Because it was released right after, wasn't it? So it might have just been to ride the coattails of Kung Fu Panda.
It might have been. Sonic Boom, I haven't watched it, but I've heard some good things about it.
Apparently.
Apparently.
I know
Scooby,
the meme though.
Space Ghost. I never watched it. I have heard of it on occasion. Squirrel Boy. I'm gonna put that in
Squirrel Boy.
slightly
I'm pretty
above
sure it's one
Shaun
of
the
the
Sheep.
episodes. I'm
That
pretty
was-
sure it's one of the episodes when you look back on it, it's not all that great.
It's not all that
I remember-
great. Yeah, no.
I remember in one of the episodes, fucking the squirrel kicks down the door and goes, "Reach for the skies, Andy," and Andy puts his hands up. That was the only thing.
I remember the mattress, and then this kid was like, his parents were like really obsessive with like hygiene and shit. To the point where he actually got damaged a lot.
Shit. I
Star Wars. Okay, this animated show. Never watched
I
it.
remember there was a gay joke in that show though.
Hmm?
I remember there was a gay joke in the Squirrel Boy show though.
Representation! Woo!
It was a show. I don't know how much representation a joke can get you, but Star Wars, Clone Wars. I remember it being
I remember.
a
Good show.
Good
I
show.
loved watching that
Good.
show.
I'm putting it in.
Aren't there
good.
making a new season?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Come, and hopefully, like, because that show is a part of the freaking Legends timeline. Because I totally understand why they had to say they looked at this giant mass of goddamn Star Wars all. They're like, okay,
Now, how do we make this cartoon?
okay, we can't use this. Mr. Lucas, please stop okaying every goddamn project. And George Lucas like, but I don't know why, but I imagine George Lucas having the voice of Mr. Krabs. Hello, I like money.
Divisive.
Divisive?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of George Lucas fans would be like, "Oh, you bad saying that."
Who is a fan of George Lucas and like not entirely out of Star Wars reverence?
No, that's fair. That is
Yeah,
fair.
Like, who is a fan of an animator so much, except like maybe Butch Harmon, because he had a big Twitter following and is apparently a bad guy now? I don't know.
Yeah, something about Symbiotic Titans had a really short run, but it was a good run. I remember it fondly.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I didn't get to see it. Shit.
I did. I don't know. I just watched whatever. I'm putting it in. It's better than the robot, at least. It's better than the Robot Boy. Symbiotic Titan.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Teen
Fair enough.
Titans.
The original Teen Titans. Good shit.
Yeah.
I never saw the original Teen Titans, and I never saw Teen Titans Go. So
To
I'm
be honest
neutral.
though, it was alright. It was on par with Ben 10, the original Ben 10, not Ben 10 one. So. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, like, I never got into like any DC/Marvel things.
I did.
I remember watching Young Justice, and I liked that.
Thundercats. I remember it being a good show, and also fun with Man out of it. And
I don't remember Thundercats. I remember they made a reboot, but I didn't like the reboot.
no, this is the reboot of this Thundercats, and then the other Thundercats. I know this Thundercats was like really good to me. Like I liked it. I'm gonna put it in great, but like, no, I'm putting Daffy above it because it was.
Yeah.
Duck Dodgers was good. Alright, Tig and Seek, what the fuck is that? I remember Tome Squad, really like not well at all. So I'm putting it like lowest of.
Yeah.
Like I remember fucking Sheep in the Big City more than I do Tom Squad.
Even the Big City. Was that a series? I thought it was a movie.
No, Sheep in the Big City. No, it was a series. It was a cartoon.
Oh shit.
Total Drama Island.
Good show. Loved that show. First season, second season, third season. Loved it. Loved it.
With good shit. With good shit.
It was very Canadian.
It was very Canadian, and that's why I loved
It was very Canadian.
And they said fuck occasionally.
They did say fuck
And they
occasionally,
showed-
but
and
they
they
bleeped
showed
it. And they got
titties.
naked occasionally.
And they got titties. No, they got naked
I-
actually quite a lot.
They did. They did actually.
They got naked a lot more than what I remember now that I'm thinking about it.
They did.
The
They
amount of
progressively
time,
got less and less
especially
naked,
Owen,
though.
especially Owen.
Owen was a cube.
He was a cube with
He
cube
was.
Like, people-
asshole.
people-
He literally
people
had
say-
like a cube of an ass.
People said he was fat, but no, he was just cube shaped.
He was just cube
Listen.
shaped.
And then they added another fat guy who was like mute, and that was his character trait.
I am mute.
Who the
He
fuck was the fat guy?
he was
Who the fuck was the mute fat guy?
he was black fat guy. But the thing was, he wasn't even mute. It's just people never let him speak.
And that was, I think.
That was a thing. Anyway, what the fuck is this? I don't know. And if okay, so total drama. Yeah, bad. But the only thing that I've heard of it is I watched this weird fart fetish fairy thing, who sniffed the children's farts, and I'm just gonna.
Ugh.
What?
Total-
What? What?
It's as bad as it sounds, Ben. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It sounds like one of those things that are inherently as bad as it sounds.
It is. It really is. Totally Spies.
That existed, and there's a lot of fetish
One.
stuff about the characters online.
Weird fetish stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in. I didn't really watch it. All I know is that there's porn of it, and that's it. I fairly remember the show being pretty damn good.
What show is this one?
Transformers.
Oh
Frontiers.
yeah. I don't remember
I
anything
remember
from that
Spider
show,
Lady.
but I don't remember anything from that show. But if my mom has anything to say, I love the shit out of that show because apparently I watched the shit out of it and I always sung the intro.
I know nothing of it. I'm putting it in good tier, but like it was only good from memory and nostalgia purposes. And that's it.
Yeah.
Uncle Grandpa bad.
Bad. It's low random incarnates.
It is.
Lol.
It is.
That's a lot of those.
Unikitty? Never watched it. What is
Never
it?
watched-
Why did they make
It's
a series
essentially-
out of this? I don't know.
Do you remember the Lego movie? Do you remember the cat in the Lego
Yeah,
movie?
that's why I said why is there a movie out of this?
Yeah. I've seen porn of it though.
Of course you have.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
So in front of the freaking, what's it, Wild Style, that one character.
I don't know. Anyway.
He also apparently has a brother. And
I
guess
don't
what-
know. I don't know.
what-
I haven't watched. This is where we go
Oh,
into the
I've
floss.
watched Sweet Bears and I love them.
All right. Tell me. Good.
I have
good.
not.
Very- It's very, very slice of life orientated. But unlike the Powerpuff Girls, where they were based off of action, they were based off of slice of life, and it's very fun to watch them.
All right. Where would you put this?
It's mid good, I'd say.
Mid good. So would it be?
Would-
I think it would actually be below Benton Ultimate Alien Force.
Yeah, okay.
But above Symbiotic Titans.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What's a cartoon? I don't know.
What is the cartoon?
I don't remember this. Scooby-Doo.
I
cartoon.
don't remember this. I do not remember this. I do not remember this.
I remember this. It was great. It was.
Which one's
good.
this?
Young Justice.
Oh yes, I was just talking about Young Justice. Good show.
Good show. I'd even put it in great. You know what? No. I'm putting Johnny. I'm putting this in very good high.
Right.
Behind this, but I'm putting Johnny Bravo in great.
Great. Johnny's just getting up there.
Johnny, I'm putting Johnny up here.
Progressively getting higher and higher up as we go along.
No, honestly, he deserves higher.
I mean, the show does. Johnny's an asshole.
Exactly.
Johnny. Oh, remember that meme?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
018. I don't remember much from this series, but I know you like the shit out of it, George.
Yeah.
I liked what I saw of it.
It was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good. It was like episodic and sort of alright. It was slightly better than Robot Boy. And we have finished the list. Yay! This
Half of it is in the I don't know.
half of it's in the I don't know, and the other half is in bad. And never
I mean,
watched.
you can't disagree with what's in bad.
I
You
feel
cannot
like
disagree with what's in bad, honestly.
I feel like we've chosen literally the most agreeable options most of the time.
Yeah, well, maybe Clarence and the mediocre thing in this, and also mediocre. Maybe that could have.
Maybe.
We're just gonna get a bunch of freaking Clarence stands in the comments. Like, actually.
Wait, I'm putting Young Justice in great, but above
Yeah.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
But not.
Oh, wasn't there like a new Thundercats that came out?
Wait. There
was
you
about
go.
to.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the new
okay, yeah,
Thundercats
that's good.
didn't like.
That's good. There you go. I put Johnny Bravo where he belongs.